Hello everyone, welcome to my channel BNB CBS Gossip 24. Sheila spies on Deacon minks Montana and Taylor. Sheila vowed that her relationship with Deacon would not end, but she also pledged not to seek retribution. After Deacon dumped her, did Sheila leave town on Bold and Beautiful? No. Sheila, who is still in town, spied on Deacon and Taylor before grinning mischievously, giving the impression that she was planning something. At the Cliff House, Taylor receives an exciting call. When Deacon eventually calls and says he's alright, Taylor is relieved. Taylor and Deacon on the phone. He says he told Sheila how much he loves Taylor when she puts him on speaker. After saying their goodbyes, his wife departed. She's okay now. Deacon is put on speaker by Taylor. To Steffi's dismay, Taylor is eager to visit. Her mother wants to be with Deacon because she loves him. The shrink is exhausted. Although Finn believes that everything is going well, his wife is not persuaded. Steffi is not persuaded. Brooke and Ridge are agitated. Ridge bemoans the idea of Taylor and Deacon sharing a bed with Brooke at home. All of this has perplexed him. Why is Taylor treating the family in this way? Ridge grumbles to Brooke. They talk about the possibility of retaliation. Steffi contacts her father and informs him that Sheila departed after Deacon told her everything. Perplexed, he requests to talk to Taylor. They clarify that she has fled. Speaker, Steffi Finn. Taylor won't be safe with Deacon according to Ridge. Finn volunteers to speak with his biological mother. He's told not to open the door by Steffi. They question whether Sheila has actually moved out of town. This is nonsensical, but Ridge hopes it's real. Neither Sheila nor Deacon can be trusted. Brooke is curious about Deacon and Taylor's future. He is worried about his family's safety, but he won't advise Taylor on how to live her life. Brooke is curious about what comes next. Ridge had no idea that Taylor would fall into Deacon's arms as a result of their reconciliation. Dealing with Deacon can lead to a lot of problems. Ridge and Brooke continue to worry. Steffi and Finn are concerned about her mother. Finn and Steffi are still wondering at home if Sheila is planning retaliation or moving on. Steffi wishes it would end. She wants the turmoil of the past to end and her mum to be happy. However, with Deacon, she wishes her future was with someone simple, but she doesn't want to obstruct her happiness. Her mother deserves to be treated like a queen. Deacon, is that you? Finn. Steffi speculates. Taylor visits Deacon's flat. When his panting kids rush in, Deacon is shocked and worries that they might have to contact the police if Sheila has gone insane. Deacon informs children that it is finished. She simply vanished. Period, says Deacon. His children are perplexed. Deke worries about Dad. Deacon reiterates that nobody should be concerned when Taylor arrives. Sheila has left. He gives Taylor a hug. Sheila might have gone crazy for them according to Hope. Although Sheila battled her inner issues, Taylor acknowledges that a part of her wanted to harm her. Taylor Deacon is risky according to Deke Hope. Hope finds all of this to be careless. Deacon maintains that he has witnessed Sheila's transformation. She has changed, as tonight demonstrates. He is certain that Taylor is the person he wants and doesn't believe she will harm anyone. Deacon Taylor is certain Sheila has changed. According to Taylor, Sheila had the potential to harm her, but she chose not to acknowledge her evil side. Deacon claims his wife is truly gone when she gives him a hug. His children decide to go after seeing the cue. They tell them how wonderful their relationship is and how concerned they have been. Taylor Deacon explains to children. This has demonstrated the sincerity of Deacon and Taylor's emotions. The siblings leave. Deacon declares to Taylor that she is both his future and the love of his life. They can now be together. Taylor is the love of life according to Deacon. Sheila won't pursue them or anyone they love, he claims. They have a fantastic chance to unite as a family. He is aware that they must exercise caution, but they are past the worst of it and no longer need to deny their relationship. Deacon desires to bring love into her life. She won't ever have to question his dedication. He is free to adore her and spend time with her. Deacon Taylor discusses the future. He declares, "This is our time." They share a kiss. Deacon Taylor's kiss. Sheila approaches the door, peers inside at them and then gives them a cheeky smile. The happy reunion between Taylor and Deacon ends on a foreboding note. Taylor is relieved to receive a call from Deacon at the Cliff home. He urges her to put him on speaker and reassures her that he is okay. Deacon tells Finn and Steffi that she left after he told her he loved Taylor. She is no longer there. Taylor tells him she's headed over and takes off. Sheila continues to pose a threat. Steffi laments to Finn. She refuses to give in. What if she goes back to Deacon's and finds her mother in his arms? Similar narrative. Bold and beautiful shocker. Steffi's nightmare may just begin after Taylor's. When Ridge tells Brooke that Sheila busted Deacon and Taylor, the blonde is appalled. She can't believe she almost caught them in bed. Ridge lashes out at Taylor for doing this to their family because of Deacon. B&B Brooke. Steffi calls Ridge and informs him that Taylor went to meet Deacon and Sheila departed. Finn tries to reassure Ridge that everything is fine when Ridge puts her on speakerphone. He contends that it is not beneficial. Steffi doesn't want Finn to approach Sheila, even though he offers to do so. Ridge doesn't think Sheila simply moved out of town. Everything is clear. When Deacon's children arrive at his house, they are overjoyed to see him in good health. They inform him that Sheila is aware. Deacon claims that she has left and Taylor is en route. His wife's acceptance of this revelation has left his children perplexed. When Taylor shows up, Deacon says again Sheila's gone, and they give each other a hug. Hope B&B Taylor Deacon Deek. According to Taylor, she told Sheila the truth about how much she loves Deacon during their encounter with the pizza cutter for Hope and Deek. They argue over whether Sheila has changed. Deacon is certain she won't harm anyone. Deacon and Taylor reassure Hope and Deek that everything will be alright as Brooke, Ridge, Finn and Steffi continue to worry about Sheila's threat and whether Taylor is in danger. After deciding to give themselves some alone time, Deek and Hope depart. Deek Hope B&B. Deacon tells Taylor that she is his future and the love of his life once they are alone. He is appreciative that they can be together and that she is alright. The last scenes. Ridge continues to complain about Taylor putting his family in risk at Brooke's house. He finds it unbelievable that Taylor was driven to this by their reconciliation. Deacon is not the person he wants her to find. Is anyone surprised? Well, really? B&B Brooke Ridge. Finn believes that Taylor's candor with Sheila at the Cliff House reveals something about her emotions, despite the fact that she could have killed her. Steffi wants her to feel secure and content. She wonders if Deacon will be able to treat her like the queen she is. Taylor and Deacon canoodle on the couch at his house. He believes Sheila won't pursue them or anyone they hold dear. Taylor is told by Deacon how wonderful it was to see her with their children and to have their support. He is certain that they are through the worst of it, but he is aware that they must exercise caution. Sheila sneaks up to observe them via the window while they kiss and make sentimental speeches. Taylor Deacon gives B&B a kiss. Sheila gives a little menacing smile as she turns away from the window. Taylor and Deacon's joyful reunion ends on an ominous note. On the bold and the beautiful, moments of happiness rarely last without complication, and the unexpected reunion between Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp proves exactly that. What begins as a warm, uplifting encounter quickly takes a darker turn, leaving both characters and viewers with a lingering sense that trouble may be just around the corner. A reunion filled with relief. After everything they've both endured, Taylor and Deacon coming together again feels like a moment of calm in an otherwise chaotic landscape. Their recent storylines have been heavy, filled with emotional strain, difficult choices, and the constant shadow of outside pressures. So when they finally reconnect, there's a noticeable shift in tone. The conversation flows easily. There's laughter, genuine warmth, and a sense of understanding that doesn't need to be explained. Both Taylor and Deacon have faced judgment from others, and that shared experience creates an immediate bond between them. For a brief moment, it feels like they found a safe space in each other. A different kind of connection. What makes this reunion stand out is how natural it feels. There's no pressure, no expectations, just two people meeting each other where they are. Taylor, who often carries the emotional weight of everyone around her, allows herself to relax. Deacon, who is used to being on the defensive, lets his guard down. Their connection isn't built on drama. It's built on honesty, and that makes it powerful. Looking toward the future. As their conversation deepens, the focus naturally shifts to what comes next. Deacon speaks openly about the changes in his life, including his decision to step away from his troubled marriage. There's a sense that he's trying to move forward, to build something healthier, more stable. Taylor listens without judgment. In fact, she seems encouraged by his honesty. She recognizes the effort it takes to walk away from something complicated, even when emotions are involved. And for someone like Taylor who values growth and self-awareness, that matters. There's even a subtle suggestion that this connection could become something more, Not immediately but over time. It's a possibility neither of them rushes. But it's there. A moment of joy. For viewers, the reunion offers something rare. A moment of peace. In a world where relationships are often defined by conflict, seeing Taylor and Deacon share genuine happiness feels refreshing. It's a reminder that connection doesn't always have to be complicated. Sometimes it can just be real. But in The Bold and the Beautiful, peace rarely lasts. The tone begins to shift. As the scene continues, something changes. It's subtle at first. A pause in conversation, a glance that lingers a little too long, a shift in body language that suggests awareness rather than comfort. The atmosphere, once light and easy, begins to feel slightly tense. Neither Taylor nor Deacon immediately acknowledges it. But it's there. And it grows. The shadow of the past. The ominous tone isn't coming out of nowhere. Both characters carry complicated histories. Deacon's past relationships, particularly with Sheila, remain unresolved on an emotional level. Taylor's life has been shaped by years of personal and relational challenges, many of which are still influencing her present. Even in a moment of happiness, those histories don't disappear. They linger. And in this case, they seem to be creeping back in just as quickly as the joy appeared. An unspoken warning. The turning point comes not with a dramatic event, but with a feeling. An unspoken realization that things may not be as simple as they seem. Could be a comment that lands differently than intended. Could be a look that raises questions. Or it could simply be the awareness that their connection, while genuine, exists within a much larger and more complicated world. Whatever the trigger, the mood shifts decisively. The ease is gone. In its place is uncertainty. What could go wrong? The ominous note at the end of the reunion raises several possibilities. Could unresolved feelings from Deacon's past resurface? Could Taylor find herself pulled into another complicated emotional situation? Could outside forces, people, circumstances, or secrets, disrupt what's just beginning? In The Bold and the Beautiful, the answer is often all of the above. A fragile beginning. If this reunion is the start of something new, it's also incredibly fragile. Taylor and Deacon may have found comfort in each other, but comfort alone isn't enough to overcome the challenges ahead. Trust, timing, and external pressures will all play a role in determining whether this connection can grow, or whether it will collapse under the weight of everything surrounding it. What this means going forward. The ending of this reunion doesn't erase the joy that came before it. But it does complicate it. For Taylor, it's a reminder that even moments of peace can carry hidden risks. For Deacon, it's a sign that moving forward isn't as simple as leaving the past behind. And for viewers, it's a clear indication that this story is just beginning. Final thoughts. The Bold and the Beautiful excels at blending emotional warmth with underlying tension, and this reunion captures that balance perfectly. Taylor and Deacon's connection feels real, grounded, and full of potential. But the ominous note at the end ensures that nothing about this story will be easy. Because in Los Angeles, even the most hopeful beginnings can carry the seeds of future conflict. And sometimes, the quietest moments are the ones that change everything.